So ladies and gentlemen, good evening. How are we doing today? Fantastic. It's great to see so many new faces in the audience tonight and some familiar faces as well. So, and it's nice to be back because I don't go to all the PIN meetings. I used to host them all, and then I decided to get a life and try and spend some more time with the family and things. But it's great to be back on the home turf, as I say. And what I wanted to do today was really share some of my key learnings with you that I've gained over the last 14 years as a landlord. And I've made lots of mistakes. I really have. And I like to think I don't make as many mistakes now as I used to make, but hey, it's always a learning process, isn't it? And I'm going to share with you some things. I know we've got a real mixed bag of people in here. I know there's some very experienced investors. Anyone new to investing? Show of hands. A few new people. Okay, I'm going to give you some really basic tips that might seem incredibly simple to some of you, but if you're not doing them, they're kind of like a bit like a light bulb moment. So what I'd like you to do is make sure you've got a pen and paper, because I'm going to ask you to write some things down and take some notes. Okay? So first of all, we're going to talk about, why bother? Why are we doing this property investing? What's it all about? I'm going to talk about professional versus full-time investor, which is a really important distinction, which I mention to everyone now. Because I used to think I wanted to be a full-time property investor. Big mistake. Don't really want to do that. So I'm going to explain my distinction on that to you. We're going to look at your time and really the best use of your time, because I think people invest in property because they want financial freedom and they probably want more time. Okay, but we'll look into that a little bit more. I'm going to talk a little bit about finding tenants and give you some time-saving tips there. It's going to make it more effective for you. A little bit about managing properties, accounts and cash flow, and then finally, I'm going to share with you the big secret. The big secret that distinguishes the truly successful people from the amateurs. Would you like to know that? Obviously, you're not bothered, so I do like interaction, I do like participation, because I can tell if you're still with me or not, or if you've drifted off somewhere else. And it's really good to understand if you agree, you can nod your head and stick your hand up and say yes. If you disagree, shake your head like this. Helps if you cross your arms and mutter as well, like that. And if you're confused, just go like this. Because then I can tell where you are, know if I need to repeat something. Is that okay? Yes. Just checking. Good. Okay. Wonderful. So, why bother? Why on earth are we here? Why are you here on a perfectly good Tuesday evening when you could be watching EastEnders? I'm taping it because I didn't want to miss it. But seriously, why are you here? You got all better things to do. Today, the weather's not so good, but it's summertime. If it's good weather, you could be out with friends, enjoying the weather, etc. Why are you here? Well, I guess you're here because you recognise that you want more than you currently have, whatever that might be, and actually recognise that property is one of the best ways you can provide for yourself and for your family in the future. But that's my words. I don't want to put words into your mouth. So what I'd like to write down right now is, why are you here tonight? Just jot it down. Why are you here? Not specifically tonight, but why are you here at a property investor event? Why are you here? Some of you may be here because you just want to network and meet some other people, find a particular contact. You're going to get the opportunity to do that in our networking break later. But why have you come to a property investing event? I would like to think it's to see the great speaker. And I'll hurry up and get off so John Davis can get on and you can listen to him later. But no, why are you actually here? Now, what it comes down to for me is, I think that a lot of people say, well, I want to be here because I want to be a property investor. I want to have all this property. But you see, I think that's a slightly misguided objective. Some people do want the property, but I reckon most of you, it's the money, really. And not so much the money, what the money does for you. So what I want you to write down now was, if money was not an issue, if you had more money in the bank than you knew what to do with, what would you do with your time? So I want you to write down some things you would do with your time. And again, don't just think about it, actually put it down, write it down. Sometimes people struggle with this because they're so used to the idea they're going to have to work, they don't know what they do if they had free time. Now, it may well be you're going to do exactly what you do because you love it so much. That may not be the case. So write down what you would do with your time if money and time was not a question. What would you do with your time?